Hello class, I wanted to talk through these advertisements that you're looking at in the rhetorical forum. So we're going to start with the sugar advertisement. This is one that shows a kind of like 16-ounce glass, like a big soda glass, and is full of white sugar packets, the kind you would get at a restaurant or like a diner. You can see something that looks like a bottle of soda, of cola being poured into it. And the text says you wouldn't eat 22 packets of sugar. Why are you drinking them? In very small text at the bottom it says extra calories in sugar-loaded drinks may lead to obesity, diabetes, heart disease, and some cancers. And so the question for you guys is, what kind of appeals are being used? What kind of arguments are being made in this advertisement? So the first thing you probably notice is an argument based on logos or logic, and this is based on kind of the equivalency of saying you wouldn't sit down at a table and open up 22 sugar packets and just eat them out of the paper. That's not how you treat this substance, right? Therefore, if you're not going to do that, you should not consume them in soda water, right? In a cola. So that's kind of a logical thing. It's making you take something that seems normal, drinking a Coke, and turning it into something that feels strange when you equate it with sitting down and like just literally eating down and munching down 22 packs of sugar. So that is a pretty clever argument. It's based on a very logical, rational comparison. If you wouldn't do this, then you shouldn't do that. But there's also another argument here, right, which is a little more subtle, which is one that's based on pathos. And that's really because we're talking about sugar, which is also part of a conversation about health, about weight, about obesity, about body image. So whenever you're talking about something that is that important to people's identity and self-image, there's going to be an emotional response. I think there's a debate to be had about whether or not this is meant to make you feel bad about drinking sugar, or maybe it's meant to make you feel positive of making a good choice to not drink something that's unhealthy. Either way, it's clearly trying to appeal to the viewer or reader's emotions, but it's interesting in doing that through a fundamentally logical argument. I think the fact that we can have so much conversation about such a simple image and simple advertisement tells you how smart it is and how well put together it is. It's not an easy thing to have something that's making both a logical argument and an argument from pathos that really hits people kind of in the gut.